Alright, welcome everybody. DSP here, and today we are on launch day checking out the newest DLC character for Injustice Gods Among Us, the Martian Manhunter. He's the first DLC character to actually be released outside of the Season Pass. So if you want to get him, he is $4.99 US denomination. I'm not sure what they're going to charge in other countries, but he is available on Xbox Live and PSN. And he's a classic DC character. He's a classic member of the Justice League. And a lot of people were actually surprised that he was excluded from the game initially when it came out. Okay? So today what we're going to be doing with him is, I'm sure, first of all, we're going to be making lots of lewd jokes about the Martian Manhunter, so prepare yourself for that. But outside of that, right now what we're about to do is a walkthrough video of the Martian Manhunter. We're going to try out all his special moves, all his meter burns, his trait, his super, some combos. Then, later, I'm going to jump into Classic Ladder Mode, and I'm going to play with him online, but that's going to happen after this video, obviously, okay? Alright, so John Jones, or the Martian Manhunter, that's how he's known, John Jones is his human name, is a Martian. He is pretty much the last of his race. And because he is a Martian, he has some unique abilities, including shape-shifting. And they have included that into his gameplay, which we will explore as we do this. But the first thing that we always do with these walkthrough videos is that we actually do all the special moves. So there's the special moves. We're going to do, the first one is the Martian Grab. That was not it. So it's a quick low attack, and it slams your opponent to the other side. Now if you meter burn it, aha, your opponent actually stays in place. So you can follow up with a combo, if you want. Or you could try to do another special move, a wall bounce, as you saw right there. Yes, you can actually time a wall bounce to fit. You have to do it with proper timing, though. It's a little tricky. You have to do it pretty fast. See? But it does work. Okay? Next move, the Psych Orb, alright? Has 3 variations. This is the standard one. And as you can see, what it doesn't hit initially, but it does explode. So what you can do is have this, throw this out after, say, knocking down your opponent. See, now watch this. See that? You can trick him. You can make him try to block one way and have the orb explode behind him, leading up to mix-ups and combos, alright? Now, there's 2 variations. If you do the motion and then you immediately hold back, oops, the orb goes right in front of Manhunter. And if you actually do the motion and then tap towards, it goes way across the screen. So this is pretty good for screen control. As you can see, you can be pretty far away and still have the orb go out there. Now, in addition to that, if you meter burn it, it gets even more interesting. So watch this. So check that out. It becomes a move that does actually explode on connection, unlike the one we just did. So if it touches the body of your opponent, it will explode immediately. You can also do variations to make it go further away, as you saw there, and also the blast radius gets bigger. So again, this will be great for mix-ups. You know, you throw that out there. See that? Combo continues. Pretty interesting. Okay? We've got the Phase Charge, back, forward, and Y here. There it is. So all it really is a move, a fast-moving move that'll ground your opponent. Okay? Now, if you meter burn it, that's where it gets interesting. See what happens? The enemy actually stays hovering in midair. So, I believe you can combo this. Yep. Or, you can do combos afterwards. You can do whatever you want there. I don't know if it's fast enough to do a wall bounce. It actually is. Wow. Of course, you have to be ready for it. Okay, so there you go. So that's a pretty interesting move as well. So now, as you can see, we already have 2 wall bounce scenarios with Martian Manhunter, which is good. That makes him versatile. Okay? Next, we've got Telekinetic Strike. It's down, down, and Y. That's the standard one. Now, just like the other move that we already used, if you tap towards or backward, you can actually make it go different places. So I'm going to do the move and then tap backwards. Goes right down in front of him. Or I'm going to tap forward, and it goes almost full screen. In fact, look how far away I am. Now watch this. That's right, you can actually hit the opponent from full screen, which is pretty nuts. Now if you meter burn it, that was not it, sorry. it becomes a triple strike move. So basically, it covers the entire screen. If your opponent's jumping at you, trying to be offensive, it's a good way to keep them away or even catch them in midair. Okay? Alright. Alien Pillar. That's the move I did by accident. Here it goes. That was not it. So as you can see, it's a move that comes out of the ground. And just like with the other two moves, you can make it go closer if you tap backwards, or make it go further away if you tap away. Okay? Now if you meter burn it, it creates a higher bounce, so you can probably try to follow up with a combo if you're close enough. Let's see here. There you go. So you can actually, another bounce scenario, but it's probably a lot more trickier to get that to actually land a wall bounce because it is so fast, okay? Now we've got Psionic Push. Yes, he has a lot of moves, just to warn everyone. He has quite a lot of special moves, and they're all pretty useful, at least from what I can see. Alright, so we got Psionic Push back towards an A, which is a mid-range attack that pushes you back. But if you meter burn it, it becomes an extended move that does some pretty significant damage. It's actually a really good way to end combos. So for example, oops.
Gods of Mars condemn you.
Alright, Gods of Mars condemn you. Now, the final move, Phase Assault, I think is excellent, okay? I haven't tried it yet in a match, but from what I can see, from a fighting game perspective, this is the kind of move you want your character to have. In fact, this is very reminiscent of Sector and Smoke from Mortal Kombat 3, and you're about to see what I mean. So it's called the Phase Assault, and here's what it is. Manhunter completely disappears no matter where he is on the screen, comes out underneath the opponent and uppercuts him. So just think, what if Joker's throwing a projectile? I could do this to completely teleport across the screen and hit him. Now if you meter burn it, you can't. That's the downside of it. There's no meter burn setup. So after you do the hit, chances are you're probably not going to do much more. I believe you might be able to get a combo if you're in the corner. Yeah, see that? Because I was in the corner, I was actually able to do a combo. There you go. Okay. But that's corner only. I'm going to warn you, it doesn't work everywhere. Here, I'll show you. Oh, I take it back. It does work everywhere. Holy shit, that's really fucking good, dude. You could do a free combo anywhere on the screen. Dude, that is ridiculously good. Wow. That is ridiculously good. I love it. I was trying to see if you could combo it. Nah, I don't think you can combo it. You can combo it. Wow. Look at that. And I could have kept going there. Holy crap. Let's try that. That is awesome. Oops, that's the wrong move. Oh, I'm going to try to get that wall bounce. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, what the fuck? Only one punch came out. I wanted the wall bounce. Shit. Let me try it one more time. Come on. I can't get the fucking back forward move to come out now. It's pissing me off. Look at that. And I could have kept going. So that is excellent. Anywhere on the screen, you can immediately go into a giant combo. Now, there's a variation. And this is cool too. This variation allows it to become a mix-up move. Watch this. So you do the motion, but then you tap down. Look at that. Martian Manhunter comes out of the sky and creates a ground bounce situation. Off of which, yes, he can combo. So basically what I'm telling you is, you can literally just run away the whole match. The second that they try to attack, you can do a mix-up move that's going to lead to a huge combo no matter where you are on the screen. How crazy good is that? I can't seem to get punches to come out here. It's not what I wanted. I can't get two punches to come out. It's being weird. There we go. So, pretty damn cool. Now, the other thing is he does have an air dash. So, for mix-ups, oh, watch this. Oh, see, you can try to hit him from behind after an air dash, or it could be an ambiguous jump in, because they don't know where the attack's going to come from, which could lead to a combo. pretty interesting that he has that, okay? So from what I can see, just the fundamentals, Martian Manhunter looks really fucking good to me, okay? Now let's talk about his trait. His trait basically allows his arms to become extended. So as you can see, he now can do combos from insanely far away. But it only lasts a few seconds, which is kind of the downside of it, okay? So whenever you can, I recommend activating that move because his limbs are going to become bigger. Obviously, it becomes easier to do combos. Look at that, his legs stretch out. It's pretty crazy. He gets like double the reach. So, is it as good as some of the other abilities that I've seen? Probably not. But at the same time, that's pretty crazy good that he gets double reach several times during the actual, during the actual trait. Now, some people are saying he can meter burn the air dash. How? No you can't. Oh, shit! I'm not sure how to do it. I can't seem to get it to work consistently. Holy shit! I can't seem to get it to work consistently, and I'm wondering how exactly it works. Wow! If you can actually get it to work, it's really good, but I can't seem to figure it out. Holding right trigger doesn't work. I'm trying to hold it, and it's not consistently doing it. It's kind of weird. You can't tap it either. I'm not sure. It seems to work sometimes and not others. I am holding right trigger and dashing, and it doesn't do it. Huh. Well, anyway, if I can figure out how to fucking do it, it's probably really good, but I don't know how to do it. Whoa. Huh. Alright, so, you've seen his trait, you've seen his special moves, now let's check out his super. Pretty decent range, about mid-screen, turns into a clone of his opponent, gets a few hits, then becomes insanely large for some reason, and makes it clap. He makes it clap. It's always nicely done when you make it clap, okay? So, pretty interesting. Now, we're going to do some combos, alright? So, he's got a few interesting combos. We're going to do most of them here. XXY or XX up and A. Let's try those. Pretty standard combo, grounds your opponent. This one's interesting because he does a flying knee, but you can't cancel out of it, which is pissing me off. Like, I want to do a move afterwards, and I can't. He's stuck in a recovery phase, which really sucks. So it's kind of a crappy combo, okay? Now he's got Y-based combos, Y. Okay, and then he's got YY back in A, which does create a launcher situation. By the way, that's pretty cool, isn't it? The I-beams, that's low A, just so you know. And it's a cool mid-range move and has some pretty good reach. Alright? So, yes, you can combo that phase move after it. I'm not sure if the grab can reach it. I don't think so. Nope, too far away, so you have to do the dash move. Oops, I didn't want to jump. Look at that! You can actually jump and do other stuff afterwards. That's quite interesting. Wonder if you could just dash in. Yeah, you can. That's a little hard to reach, but however, haha, if you're using the limbs, look at that. And that's just a 6-hit combo using the trait, 26% damage. Imagine the potential for combos when you're using the trait. I mean, that's awesome, okay? Let's check out a few other combos. These I tried. I didn't really like these too much. I do like this combo. Like a lot of the other characters, he has a combo that ends in like an auto throw, okay? So it's towards and Y, up and X, and then X and A. See that? So that's pretty good, and that's pretty much a good combo ender, And let me show you what I mean by that. So if I'm going to do a big extended combo... That was not what I wanted. Oops, let me try that again. Oh, come on. Do the wall bounce. Well, I'm screwing it up. I keep forgetting to do the wall bounce. Ah, I wanted to do it right there. That could have been the good combo ender, but I dropped it. Let me try it again. I can't seem to get it to come out after the wall bounce. So let's try it without a wall bounce, okay? There you go. So as you can see, it's going to depend on your distance. But it does seem to be a pretty good move. Let's try it after the ground throw. There you go. And it does some pretty decent damage. So I do like that combo as well. Now as for his jump-ins, it seems that similar to Scorpion, his jumping A can actually kind of cross up in certain situations, like you saw right there. And sometimes you can combo and sometimes you can't. I haven't determined, obviously, I've only played with him for a couple minutes. I haven't determined the perfect setups yet. But I'm sure that there's going to be some good crossover setups. There you go. So right there, I could combo after it. Let's try it with a Y. So jumping Y really doesn't cross over at all. Probably what you're going to do is similar to Superman, the air dash, and then try to cross up with, say, A. Or I guess you could do it with Y, too. So there you go. That's going to be your cross-up attempts. Not standard jumps, but air dash. And then try to be ambiguous. Try to be ambiguous with your jumping so they don't know if they need to block the cross-up or not block the cross-up. Alright? The last thing that I could show you is his throw. That was the standard throw. Now, if you hold backwards when you do it, it's pretty much the same thing. It doesn't really variate it much. So that was holding forward. If you hold forward when you throw, you actually stay on the same side. So there's the two variations of the throw. So Martian Manhunter, in my opinion, is stacking up. Looks like he's a pretty damn good character. I'm really liking the fact that he has this fucking move that's instant, but leads to a combo immediately. And you could do a fucking mix-up with the one coming out of the air. So the opponent might try to block it and fuck up and not block it properly either. That is awesome, okay? So I'm really, really liking this. Oh, people are actually asking me to try the throw with the trait. It doesn't really change anything. The one thing that I think is the disadvantage is his trait's good, but it dies pretty quickly. So you need to have it enabled and then definitely land a hit to lead to a big combo taking advantage of the trait, okay? Alright, so that's Martian Manhunter. I like him a lot, and I cannot wait to try him out in other game modes. So thanks for watching this quick walkthrough video of the Manhunter, and I hope you'll join me for the other gameplay that I'm going to do with him as well.